this way.
So far,
the fact that the mom could just sit there and talk about it without crying or like breaking down at all, that show how courageous she is. Like, I would have broke down crying on God. Let's go with you niggas, man. It's your boy, man. React to eating out of ass. We finna reacting to the girl who was shot to death during the TikTok, my nigga. I never heard of this shit before, so let's just jump right into this shit. Leave us up if you know. We have 3K subscribed. We had 3K subs, bro. That shit is still crazy to me, my nigga. Y'all been showing so much love and support. I love y'all niggas for real. Now let's jump right into this shit.
To today's video, I want to tell y'all about a brand that I'm working with called Scentbird.
I'm not watching this. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. And I'm not editing this shit out, my nigga. Alright, it should start like right. Yeah.
The most devastating cases we cover on this channel are always unresolved, and it's only made worse when there's seemingly a lot of evidence.
What is unresolved?
To close the case and give the families the closure they need. Khaleesi Williams died moments after filming a TikTok, and the identity of her killer seems obvious. So why does something about this case feel so off? Why does it feel like someone isn't telling the truth? This is the case of the TikToker who was murdered right after her final video. Khaleesi Williams was born on July 22nd.
Oh, she died after her final video. It said she was shot to death during the video. That's clickbait, no bullshit.
2004 and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. She was super close to her family and had a lot of close friends who nicknamed her Pinky. Now, the pandemic and quarantine were super hard for a lot of teens, including Khaleesi. Her stepdad said that unlike a lot of other teens, she didn't mind being stuck at home that much, saying that she was happy as long as she had Wi-Fi and Netflix. Her parents were kind of worried
shit, that's
about
how I
being
am.
cooped up in the house for so long. So when they heard about a chaperoned party coming up for some of the teens in the area, they encouraged her to go. Khaleesi's stepdad, Ronnie, brought up the idea and said that it would be a...
She seemed like she was a cool homebody, a cool homebody that just be making TikToks, my nigga. She just seemed like a cool homebody that be making TikToks and just be chilling, my nigga. To be honest, from what I'm hearing right now.
Great chance for Khaleesi to socialize with other kids her age in a safe environment. Her mom, April, agreed and called the chaperone for the party to get the details. They told April that everything would be totally safe and monitored. The party was going to happen at an Airbnb where they had permission to have guests and throw the party. Since mostly
I can never find an Airbnb that allows more than 2 people, more than 2-3 people. I never seen an Airbnb that you could throw a party at, so that's crazy.
Everyone going was Khaleesi's age. Her parents literally had no reason not to believe that their daughter would head to the party, have a good time, and then come home safe and sound. That isn't what happened. The party was to take place.
That's what every parent think is. I mean, you're gonna think the best. You're not gonna think, oh, my baby gonna get kidnapped, oh, my baby gonna die, gonna get killed. You feel what I'm saying? They think the best, so it's like, yeah, of course.
On December 26th, 2020, the day after Christmas. The holiday spirit had
the day after Christmas?
So Khaleesi was just excited to get out and have some fun with her friends. She got all dressed up and was picked up by the chaperone, unaware that when she went out the door that day, it was the last time she'd see her home and her family.
Damn,
from the get-go,
the day after Christmas, it's still holidays, my nigga. It's like 3 days after Christmas right now. That's crazy.
The whole situation was kind of off. It turned out there was no Airbnb, and the party was gathering at the Hyatt Regency Atlanta Hotel in Atlanta. Pretty weird thing to lie about, right? There's a lot of rumors as to why this was the case, ranging from...
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, after that little sketchy thing right there, I would've got my ass an Uber right back home. No bullshit, bro. I don't like sketchiness, bro.
The chaperone wanting to make sure that Khaleesi's family couldn't find her, to a simple booking error that lost them the Airbnb. The chaperone had sponsored a stay for children at the hotel, which is basically when an adult pays for a room for a minor to stay in by themselves. This is also pretty weird, since that's the kind of thing reserved for homeless teens or minors traveling alone. If a chaperone was supposed to be there the whole time, why not just book a room normally? Anyways, the point is that things were already already off to a bad start, and the night would only get worse. There wasn't a lot of info about what happened at the party, how many people were there, or even if the chaperone was there the whole time. There was one important detail though that happened at around midnight. Khaleesi loved TikTok and dancing. So
midnight. She made a
TikTok
TikTok
to make a couple of videos while she was at the party. There are still 2 available to see on her account, but the one we're about to talk about got deleted a while ago. You guys saw that at the end, right? It looks like while she was dancing, something started Khaleesi enough that she decided to turn the camera off. In a normal situation, I'd assume that she just got shy or embarrassed that someone saw her making a TikTok and was trying to look like she wasn't doing anything. Except, just a few minutes after the video was posted, gunshots could be heard coming from Khaleesi's room.
What? Wait. Alright, y'all. So this where I'm confused at, right? If something like that happens in a TikTok, how does that TikTok get posted? I don't get it. What the fuck? Am I dumb? Y'all let me know. Am I tripping, bro? This shit's crazy, bro.
Starkey, a woman staying in the hotel, heard the whole thing. They were shouting, "What hotel are we at? What hotel?" She was panicking. Minutes later, Kinatika went out to the lobby and saw 2 guys bringing an unconscious Khaleesi out of the elevator. And they told Kinatuka she'd been severely injured by a bullet. While they ran to get help, she stayed with Khaleesi and held her hand as they waited for the paramedics to arrive. Allegedly, Kinatuka took a video of the EMTs trying to resuscitate Khaleesi because she figured it would help with the case. But if anything, it just added to the questions. According to Ronnie, the video makes...
This shit is crazy to me, bro. Cause this is a little girl who's just like a nice, really like a regular little girl, like my little sister, like just trying to have fun, just trying to go to a party and shit. And some shit like that happen. It's like, when you see shit like this happen, you can't blame moms, bro. You can't blame moms for being so strict on their daughters. You feel what I'm saying? You can't really blame them. Because shit like this, bro. This world is so fucked up. It got all our moms, like, traumatized from this shit, bro. For real. I'll be the same way for my kid, bro. I'll be strict as hell on my daughter, bro. I'm not trusting she not sleeping over nobody's house, bro. For real. This world crazy as hell. Oh, God, bro. My baby wanted to go to a fucking... That shit is crazy.
No sense. Because there's barely any blood around Khaleesi in the lobby. I haven't personally seen the video, so I don't really know what to do with that information except to hope that there's some kind of explanation. Sadly, by the time the ambulance arrived, it was too late for Khaleesi. They tried their best to resuscitate her, but she passed away at the hospital. This is the part that literally makes me so mad. No one thought to call Khaleesi's parents to tell them what happened for 8 hours after the incident. All that time they believed.
So you telling me their daughter was dead for 8 hours and they didn't know?
Their daughter was safely having fun with her friends at a party, not bleeding out in some hotel room. Of course, they were horrified and heartbroken when they eventually got the news.
I can't imagine, bro.
Why were there people there with firearms? Why would someone do this? Those are all questions Khaleesi's family still doesn't have the answers to.
Look at her mom,
and that isn't all of them either. The way people have acted in this case has made everyone super suspicious of what happened in the hotel room. For one, why didn't anyone call Khaleesi's parents?
Right. That should have been one of the first people.
The police knew, and the hotel...
They should have called the cops right after the cops, they parents. Why is they getting notified 8 hours later? I don't fucking know, bro. That's fucking fucked up.
Had to have known.
Did
no one take a second and think, hey, maybe we should tell Khaleesi's parents their daughter has literally died? There are a few conflicting reports, but from what I can tell, her parents eventually got the news from the chaperone, who is the mother of one of the boys at the party. Calicia's parents never
one of
had a
the
reason
boys
to
at the
suspect
party.
something
How much
awful
people was
would
at?
happen to their daughter in her case.
I need to know how much people was at this party, bro. For real.
As she'd chaperoned house parties before that Calicia had attended, and there'd never been an issue. Now, let's talk about the party itself. I've
This
looked
shit
at the
giving me
videos
chills,
Calicia
bro.
took that night, and what kind of party was this? In all the videos, she's dancing by herself, and in the only one where she isn't alone, there's only one other person there. Where the heck was everyone else?
That's why I'm saying, like, how much people was at this party? Like, what? This is not a party. This is a meetup. Like, this is a fucking, yo, you trying to chill at this Airbnb real quick? You trying to come to this hotel? What the fuck
Next
is going
thing
on,
I have
bro?
to wonder is about what happened at the end of the last video that scared Calicia so much. Now knowing what happened to her, like, 20 minutes later, all I can think is that someone came into the room that she didn't expect or want to see. What do you guys think? If she got into a verbal altercation pretty much straight after, it would make sense, right? I don't know, you guys. All I know is that looking at this clip is really tough, knowing that this was the last time she was seen alive.
That shit's...
So naturally, after the news broke about Calicia's murder, things went nuts. Social media was flooded with tributes to the teen, and as details of the night started to spread, more and more people wanted to know what happened that night. What we do know is that more than likely, Calicia's killer has been caught. A boy the same age as her was arrested at the scene and charged with her murder. Reports say the two were acquaintances, so they didn't know each other super well. Now, I don't know if this is related to Calicia or if
a boy her age took her life. How old is she? Oh my god, bro. Babies killing babies,
he did something
bro.
to somebody else that night, but
Babies
one
killing
of his charges
babies, bro.
implies that he may have violated someone. And get this, because the alleged killer is under 18, his name can't be released to the media until he goes to trial. Does that feel weird to you guys too, or is it just me? Like, this is literally kids hurting teens. It's heartbreaking. Despite the fact that a suspect was arrested at the scene, Calicia's family is unhappy with the investigation for several reasons. They're especially mad that the chaperone hasn't been charged with anything when she was the one that allowed the situation to take place.
She was responsible for...
She should be getting charged, like, for all of the shit. Like, for real. She should be getting charged for everything, too.
In the hotel room for these minors.
She made everything set up. She set up everything.
So I feel like she should be held accountable for my daughter's death.
Time of recording, that hasn't happened.
I can't do that, bro. I can't do that.
Calicia's mom. Not only did this
She's
person
strong as
straight up
hell.
lie about where they were taking Calicia, but they totally failed to protect her and let a guy with a weapon into the party.
Why the fuck you got a weapon
After
anyway?
the shooting, protesters gathered outside the hotel to campaign for justice and for the hotel to be held accountable too. In all the reports I read, you guys, there's no mention of any of the hotel staff doing anything. Like, was anybody even there? The area vice president of the hotel
sue them, get that bag for your baby,
Calicia's
man.
passing and
Sue them and get that bag for your baby, man.
isolated incident, and so obviously trying to wash any responsibility off of the hotel's hands. The hotel fully cooperated with local authorities related to the incident. Out of respect for the privacy of those involved, we cannot share more specific details on the isolated incident. So, what happens now? Well, from what I can tell, the guy who was arrested is still sitting in jail, waiting for his day in court. Now,
as he should.
I know
that nigga, bro. I don't care how old you is, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta stay in there forever, bro. You took that little girl life. That little girl life, bro. You took her life, bro.
The pandemic has slowed down a lot of court cases, but I can't help but feel like this is pretty open and closed on the legal front. I mean, he was the only person in the room with her, and clearly they had enough evidence to charge him, so why hasn't anything else happened since January? Honestly, I feel horrible for Calicia and her family. She was so young and had so much life ahead of her. To have it taken away so suddenly is truly tragic. But what's crazy to think about is how if it weren't for that last TikTok video, would this case even have been so popular in the news?
Shit.
You guys know as well as I do that oftentimes when it comes to POC victims,
because they don't be posting,
a
lot of shit don't be making the news, bro, for real. So that's a good ass question. Would this shit be that popular right now to even make the news if it wasn't for that TikTok, bro? Real shit,
promote
bro.
their cases unless it's to do with the police. It's sad and scary to think that if it wasn't for her TikTok, there's a chance Calicia's murder could have been handled even worse by investigators, since they wouldn't have the scrutiny of the public eye. We'll see if any of that pays off when her alleged killer eventually goes to court. Well, what do you guys think? Do you think there's more to this case than meets the eye? Let me know your thoughts.
That shit crazy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Condolences out to her family, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comments. I'll see you on the next one, man. Rest in peace. Rest in paradise, baby. I'm out. Peace.